And then he looked at me and he's like, आप भी ऑडिशन देने आए हैं? मैंने कहा नहीं। मैंने कहा नहीं, मैंने कहा ये सब अगर नॉट फिट है तो मैं बेइज्जती क्यों करवाऊं अपनी? हाँ बोल के हाँ बोलूं, फिर तू नॉट फिट बोले, इससे अच्छा तो I will reject myself. And I was learning sitar for it.
You learned sitar for?
Yeah. मुझे तो सितार पकड़ना सीखने में ही मुझे कम से कम 1 हफ्ता लगा, how to hold it properly. और मैं वहाँ रहा, गया कॉन्सर्ट पे and it blew my mind. It was the most magical concert experience I've ever seen in my life. ये करना है मुझे लाइफ में ये करना है, मुझे लाइव परफॉर्म करना है. आई वॉन्ट पीपल टू सिंग बैक टू मी. आई लव दैट. और हम तो बातें भी करते थे कि भाई ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया जा रही होगी, एंड अदर फ्रेंड मुझसे कि भाई पर ऑस्ट्रेलिया तो इस तरफ है. तुझे बड़ा पता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया किस तरफ है, तू पायलट है.
वेलकम टू अ ब्रांड न्यू एपिसोड ऑफ किस्से विद कोपल, एक ऐसा शो जहां हम सुनते हैं किस्से ख्वाबों के, जज्बातों के, ठहाकों के और बहुत सारी यादों के. आज के गेस्ट जो है ना हमारे, मैं उनसे बस एक सवाल पूछना चाहती हूँ. आई जस्ट वांट टू स्टार्ट विद दैट क्वेश्चन. कैसा लगता है आपको इतना टैलेंटेड होके? मैं सोच रही थी कि क्या इंट्रो दूं, एंड देन आई वाज लाइक सिंगर, सॉन्ग राइटर, एक्टर, आई से कितने सो मेनी, एंड you're excelling at everything that you're doing. It's amazing. How does it feel to right now in life? How does it feel?
Thank you so much. First of all, you're very kind. It feels exactly the same way you feel. You are also jack of all trades. I've seen you telling stories. I've seen you talking about dreams and podcasts. और हर बार कुछ नया लाते हो आप.
Guys, that's the episode. चलो, like, share, subscribe. बस. Okay, ठीक है, fine. I'll take that. But okay, I have so many things to ask, but let's start from the very beginning. We'll open this box. This box has a lot of objects. It is a किस्सों का पिटारा, and वो उसपे हम जाएंगे. But before that, I want to just start with, a boy from Ahmedabad, coming to this beautiful city of dreams, making it,
That's still...
yeah, I know, that's always this thing, but in the audience's eyes, that's what we see. I know for an artist, it's always like a journey. Where did that start? Where did this whole thing of, being on the mic, being in front of the camera, can you trace it somewhere back in the day?
I've tried tracing it. At least the musical roots. वो मुझे लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं मुझे वैसे घर में हमारा कोई दूर दूर तक ऐसे कोई प्रोफेशनली आर्टिस्ट नहीं था, पर मेरे नाना गाते थे.
अच्छा.
And I spent a lot of my childhood with my nana nani. So and he used to play flute also. जब भी उनकी छुट्टी होती थी, you just sit for hours and he'd play flute and he would sing. मुकेश जी के गाने गाते थे वो.
अरे nice.
So and this is something that I kind of figured recently. अभी बहुत थोड़े दिन पहले याद आ रही थी, तो then I started seeing those visuals that he was the one who used to actually sing, and he used to sing really well. तो एक तो that was one way I was being programmed for music.
Yeah.
और दूसरा था कि बचपन से ही मतलब I don't know where it came from. I used to just follow wedding bands जो होती हैं, brass bands आती हैं सोसाइटी में. So I was just मतलब एक छोटा 4 साल का बच्चा नंगे पाँव एक बैंड के पीछे पीछे जा रहा है. मैं सारे मेरे रिश्तेदारों को बोलता था कि मेरा बर्थडे हो कभी भी तो मुझे और कुछ मत देना, मुझे या तो कैसेट देना या तो कोई ढोल, म्यूजिक इंस्ट्रूमेंट, कुछ छोटा कीबोर्ड, पियानो टाइप्स. That was a very specific brief to all my relatives कि मुझे toys, मुझे वो सब कुछ मत देना, just give me a cassette.
So you always knew somewhere.
I just liked it so much. Like there was no other way to be. Yeah, that was one. Then उसके बाद फिर वो सब भूल गया मैं. फिर I wanted to be a cricketer.
अच्छा, okay. हाँ.
फिर बहुत साल मैंने बहुत सारा क्रिकेट खेला. And उसके बाद कुछ नहीं. उसके बाद कॉलेज गया. And I was pursuing a very normal life where you kind of think कि हाँ ये करके we'll get a job and then this and this, वो जो एकदम linear life होती है वैसे, और वो हो भी रहा था. But college also actually encouraged me a lot. College में भी वो जो youth festivals होते हैं ना, तो उसमें भी मैं बहुत participate करता था. But nothing really कि इसको करियर बनाना लाइफ में, वो नहीं पता था वो कैसे होता है. वो सपना भी नहीं था, क्योंकि वो सपना देखने के लिए भी बहुत हिम्मत चाहिए होती है कि ये होगा कैसे, स्पेशली व्हेन यू आर नॉट फ्रॉम बॉम्बे, दिल्ली और प्लेसेस वेयर आर्ट एंड कल्चर इज सपोर्टेड. आपको नहीं पता होता कि टीवी में कैसे आते हैं यार, हमको थोड़ी पता था तभी सब नहीं था कि यूट्यूब, इंटरनेट, पॉडकास्ट, इंस्टाग्राम. तभी सिंपल था, या तो आप सिनेमा में हो या आप टीवी पर हो. एंड म्यूजिक वाज आल्सो कि या तो आप फिल्मों के लिए प्लेबैक सिंगिंग कर रहे हो, या तो आप किसी बड़े रिकॉर्ड लेवल के साथ पॉप म्यूजिक कर रहे हो. So there was no in between. There was no self initiation that you could do the way you can do now. That's the blessing of the internet, that अभी आप जहाँ भी हो कहीं भी you can just start from wherever you are. So it started, I mean, to answer some of your question, some of the answer, it started very early in life, like when I was 3-4 years old, to now. It just keeps on unfolding. And I don't resist. That's the only deal I have with myself. मैं कुछ भी resist नहीं करूँगा. मैं कोई एक पैटर्न नहीं बनाऊँगा कि भाई अब मेरा करियर और लाइफ इस तरह से चल रहा है तो मुझे मेरी ये स्ट्रैटेजी होनी चाहिए, मेरे डिसीजंस ऐसे होने चाहिए. नहीं.
Yeah, you're just following your gut.
I just follow my gut. And that has always served me well. Like it always has a better plan than I can have for myself.
That's true. Who was the first person to kind of see the talent in you? Do you remember?
I'd say my नानी.
हाँ.
Yeah. और हाँ, मतलब 10th क्लास था, आई थिंक. 10th में कैसे सारे पेरेंट्स एकदम बोलते हैं पढ़ाई करो पढ़ाई करो. उसके साथ साथ भी आई रिमेम्बर आई वाज वाचिंग अ रियलिटी शो ऑन टीवी, और उसमें कोई गिटार लेके गा रहा था, और मैंने जस्ट सेड कि मुझे गिटार चाहिए. और हम बहुत मिडिल क्लास, लोअर मिडिल क्लास काइंड ऑफ फैमिली, सो बाइंग अ गिटार वाज अ बिग डील. बट स्टिल शी collected all the money. मतलब वो दाल की भरनी के नीचे 200 रुपए वहां से निकले, 100 रुपए यहाँ से निकले, चुन्नी में से 300 रुपए और निकले, ऐसे कर करके she gave me 1500 rupees and she said, go get the guitar. And I went and I got a guitar, and then that was kind of the journey. That's how it began. But man. She saw it. She saw it before anybody else. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, this is beautiful. I want to now open the box and we'll keep chatting about your journey. Okay, and he's kept something in the box. It was a magic trick for me, so I haven't seen what it is. So we'll okay. Oh.
Now you have seen.
Yeah, now I've seen. So, should we start with your things only then?
No, anything.
Okay. Anything that calls out to you? There's a camera. There's a diary, there is a heart, there's a dice.
Wow, I love this collection.
There's an auto. There's a time turner.
Let's start with the auto.
All right, okay, cool.
So auto in Bombay, auto देख के मुझे बॉम्बे की याद आ रही है first of all. और ऐसी तामझाम वाली ऑटो तो नहीं. ऐसी भी देखी है मैंने. I've always like kind of wished to ride in an auto like this.
जिसमें अंदर लाइट्स लगी होती
हैं, अखबार रखे होते हैं, तो मैं ऐसे बैठा नहीं हूँ. बट माई फर्स्ट मेमोरी ऑफ अ प्रोमिनेंट मेमोरी ऑफ ऑटो, क्योंकि जब मैं नया नया आया भी था ना, तब ऑटो भी लग्जरी होती थी. क्योंकि ऑटो में भी दे यूज्ड टू चार्ज, लाइक आप बैठो तो वो 50, 60, 70 रुपए हो जाते थे, which was a big deal.
Yeah, you moved in 2012, right?
2012, yeah.
For your college?
For my college.
Xavier's.
Yeah. और कोशिश यही रहती थी कि ट्रैवल का खर्चा जितना कम हो उतना अच्छा. सो ट्रेन एंड बस वाज लाइक माय मेन ट्रांसपोर्ट. तो एक दफ़ा मुझे याद है, दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई एवर सॉ अंधेरी, क्योंकि मेरा कॉलेज टाउन में था और मैं यहाँ आया था. मेरे किसी दोस्त ने बोला कि चल एक बारी उस तरफ चलते हैं, सबर्ब्स में देखते हैं. तो हम बैठे ट्रेन में, पहले वहाँ से ट्रेन में से उतरे अंधेरी, वहाँ से बस में बैठे 264 लोखंड वाला उतरे वहाँ पे, फिर लोखंड वाला से थोड़ा लोखंड वाला मार्केट देखा, वो एकदम चकाचक। फिर वहाँ ऑटो में बैठ के आई रिमेम्बर आई वाज लाइक जस्ट दिस, वो पूरा उस मार्केट से लेके आई वाज गोइंग टुवर्ड्स वर्सोवा, एंड आई वाज जस्ट लुकिंग अराउंड एंड आई जस्ट थॉट इन माय हेड कि in that auto ride कि how would it feel to live here, you know, in this area. And guess where I live now? I live exactly in that area. जहाँ से मैं गुजरा था ये ऑटो राइड्स, और देखते देखते, और उस टाइम पे बहुत बड़ी बात लगती थी क्योंकि ये बहुत महंगा था वहाँ रहना, और हर कैफे में हर जगह वहाँ हासिल हो रहा है, हर कैफे में 3 फिल्में बन रही हैं, कोई कुछ लिख रहा है, कोई नरेशन चल रहा है। I was like just my jaw dropped कि ये क्या दुनिया है ये, क्योंकि टाउन वाला जो बॉम्बे है वो बहुत अलग है, वहाँ तो ऑटो चलती भी नहीं है वहाँ। और ये जो बॉम्बे था वो बहुत अलग था, and that just felt like it was calling me, so it was that rickshaw ride. Yeah.
Do you feel like Bombay really opened its arms and kind of welcomed you?
Bombay only opened its arms and welcomed me when I opened my arms for Bombay. क्योंकि बहुत सालों तक मेरे दिल और दिमाग में ऐसा था कि यार मैं तो यहाँ काम करने आया हूँ, मैं काम करूँगा कुछ साल, पैसे जोड़ के मैं कहीं अपने अहमदाबाद में या कहीं और मैं छोटा सा घर ले लूँगा, and I will live a small quiet life somewhere else. या पहाड़ों में कहीं रह लेंगे, वो एक वो भी होता है कि पहाड़ों में रहूँगा और चाय की दुकान खोलूँगा, नूडल्स बेचूँगा। वैसे सपने थे कि पहले 40-45 तक यहाँ पे रह के कमाने हैं पैसे। तो जब तक मेरा ये माइंडसेट था, एवरीथिंग इन माय लाइफ वाज टेम्पररी। लगता था यहाँ तो घर भी रेंट पे है, फर्नीचर भी रेंट पे है, सो व्हाई डू आई मेक दिस सिटी, व्हाई डू आई फील परमानेंट अबाउट दिस सिटी? ये तो कर्म भूमि है मेरी, ये जन्म भूमि भी नहीं है। तो जब तक मेरा वैसा माइंडसेट था, द सिटी ट्रीटेड मी लाइक दैट। माय रिलेशंस वर ट्रांजैक्शनल, everything was very temporary. But then what happened, one day I was in Ahmedabad, और मुझे वहाँ भी हल्का सा डिस्कनेक्ट फील हुआ, and I was like I'm officially I don't know, I just felt this lack of belonging in my heart. मैंने कहा where do I belong, where is home now? क्योंकि ना मैं वहाँ उसको मैं कर्म भूमि बोल रहा हूँ, यहाँ मुझे कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा। I realized the problem was not the place, it was me and my acceptance of myself. And the day I did that, the day I accepted Bombay in its entirety, I remember very, very vividly. I came back from that trip. I mean, there are many reasons behind that also, because the kind of I mean, I grew up, like I told you, majority of my life with my nana nani. Both of them passed away, so they were also a big reason for me to feel that disconnect, because they were an idea of home for me. तो उसके बाद I came back to Bombay and I'm like कि अब तू ही है जो है, अच्छे से रहते हैं, साथ में रहते हैं, और yeah, let's just find a way to kind of love each other. And I am so in love with Bombay now. Yesterday I was out for a shoot, और जब बॉम्बे में आप वापस आते हो ना, जब when your flight is landing and you see this city full of lights, my heart just swole कि यार कि मैं यहाँ रहता हूँ, wow, this is home, this is so the day I made Bombay home, it opened its arms for me. और I can't now imagine anywhere else in the world. मुझे आप कहीं भी, यूरोप, लंदन, पेरिस, न्यूयॉर्क, कहीं भी भेज दो, I want to come back to my home, which is the city. And when I accepted this thing in my heart, in my sense of belonging, now I feel home everywhere.
Nice.
Now last
because
time
the switch came from within.
Yeah. अभी मैं अहमदाबाद गया था, घर गया था मैं, इतना मेरे कजिन की शादी थी, बहुत मजा आया, बहुत अच्छा लगा। Just everything felt like wherever I left off, it just picked up from there.
Yeah. One of my favorite quotes that I follow is I am home wherever I am.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And I think I've always kind of followed that through life, that I have to carry my home within me,
Yeah.
right? It's not like an external thing. So,
Bilkul.
like, I think Bombay is always like a love and hate relationship. I love Bombay, and I moved out, right? I moved to Delhi now, which is a city where I always said I'm never going to move. And I think what you're talking about, I kind of struggled with that in Delhi.
Oh.
Because I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't belong here. And then that kind of realization happened where I was like, it's really not. The city is what it is.
Yeah.
It is me who's gone through that change. So why should I hate on the city for anything?
Yeah.
The second I start accepting it and loving it, it will reciprocate and show up for me.
Yeah, everything changes. Beautiful.
Yeah. Wow, that's lovely. I very much resonate with that. Okay, so Bombay, so much. So you moved for college, and before that you were trying to become a cricketer. That didn't happen. You had a different plan. You knew you could sing. What was that first break in front of the camera? I know you've done a lot of commercials.
Yeah.
Was it a commercial break?
It was a commercial.
Okay.
It was a commercial.
Can you tell me about that? How did that happen?
बहुत randomly हुआ था. मतलब वही इस शहर में भी वैसा है ना कि you can come with 100 different plans and the city will have another plan for you altogether. तो मुझे कॉलेज के बाद जॉब मिली. I was doing that job. I went from one job to another, got promoted. And now I was working and I was staying with these two boys who were casting assistants.
This is what year now?
This is 2014 and 15.
अच्छा, okay.
हाँ, तो 2015 में सितंबर अक्टूबर के आसपास I get a call from my flatmate कि भाई I'm casting for an ad and मुझे I want somebody who's just playing the guitar in the ad.
अच्छा.
तो मैंने कहा मैं तो ऑफिस में हूँ. बोले यार प्लीज आजा, लास्ट मिनट कास्टिंग है. I really need someone. So I finished work and I went to his casting office. और कुछ नहीं करना था मुझे, बस गिटार बजाना था. I just had to sing a little, which was a very natural thing for me to do. तो वो किया. उसी शाम को कॉल आ गया कि we really liked your test and we would like to have you in this ad. और कुछ नहीं, 40-50 लोग हैं उसमें, मैं एकदम पीछे खड़ा रह के गिटार बजा रहा हूँ. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है, बढ़िया है, समथिंग न्यू एंड आई एम ऑलवेज ओपन टू न्यू एक्सपीरियंसेस. तो लॉक हुआ और उसका शूट था अहमदाबाद में. मैंने कहा चलो बढ़िया, ऐसी बहाने somebody else will pay for the trip. I'll go home 2 days. तो मैं गया, 2 दिन अहमदाबाद रहा. और कुछ था नहीं सेट पे ज़्यादा करने को, क्योंकि मेरा बस एक ही शॉट था 2 दिन में, वो गिटार बजाने का. बट जो एनर्जी थी जो सेट पे, जो एक माहौल था, just felt,
You fell in love.
It felt like that's the place I belong to. फिर तो वापस आने के बाद ऑफिस में मज़ा ही नहीं आ रहा था बिल्कुल उस शूट के बाद. And like no nervousness, hesitation, nothing. Those 2 days were just bliss for me on set. So I thought maybe this is something I could do. फिर नौकरी छोड़ के मैंने जब ऑडिशन देना शुरू किया, क्योंकि ये वाला तो बड़ा.
So you quit after this?
Yeah.
It was that powerful a moment for you?
Yeah. It was such a powerful feeling. I quit my job and I'm like, अब क्या करूँ? अब तो पता ही नहीं है बाकी एड्स कैसे मिलेंगे, बाकी फिल्म्स कैसे मिलेंगे. So I've been very lucky with the right kind of people in my life. Another friend, and he I knew used to go for auditions. तो मैंने कहा भाई मुझे ले चल, तू कल जा रहा है. तो बोले हाँ चल. So I went with him and this is the first time I'm entering Aram Nagar.
Okay.
और oh my god, I was intimidated within the first 15 minutes. Everybody was so good looking. Everybody was so chiseled. सबकी bodies बनी हुई हैं. And I'm like, मैं तो दूर तक नहीं यहाँ फिट बैठता.
Did you actually feel that way?
Yeah, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember हम लोग ऑडिशन दे रहे थे आशय और मैं, और वहाँ तभी तो लाइंस लगती थी और तभी ऐसा कोई ऑर्गेनाइज सिस्टम नहीं था. नाउ कास्टिंग इज वेरी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड. You get calls, you get there are databases, they call you for introductions, so it's very nicely organized. तब ऐसा नहीं था. तब ऐसा था कि आप लाइन लगा के खड़े हैं, एक दरवाजा खुलता है, आप उसमें से कोई आएगा और पीछे बाहर लिखा हुआ है कि कास्टिंग फॉर अ कार कमर्शियल, 25 to 45 ईयर का एज ग्रुप लिखा हुआ. तो आप वो पढ़ते हो, आप खड़े रहते हो, नाउ यू आर वेटिंग. कि अगला इनटेक लेने कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर जब निकलेंगे और वो दरवाज़ा खुलता भी है, आप ऐसे एंटिसिपेशन में उसकी तरफ देखते हो, and they just say not fit, not fit, not fit, not fit. They were like 15 boys. They looked at most of them. उसमें से 2 लिए होंगे उन्होंने अंदर और बाकी सबको not fit, not fit. तो ऐसे करके मेरे दोस्त की बारी आई. And he was also very good looking, tall, sharp. और उसको बोला कि not fit. And then he looked at me and he like, आप भी ऑडिशन देने आए हैं? मैंने कहा नहीं. मैंने कहा नहीं, मैं कहा ये सब अगर नॉट फिट है तो मैं बेइज्जती क्यों करवाऊं अपनी. हाँ बोल के हाँ बोलूं फिर तू नॉट फिट बोले, इससे अच्छा तो आई विल रिजेक्ट माई सेल्फ. I said नहीं, like हाँ ठीक है. So then nothing, that guy went in.
बस
That was that. और मेरी मैं इतना I was like अब क्या करूं, मैं नौकरी नहीं रही मेरे पास अभी ना, मेरे पास ये आराम नगर की दुनिया का मेरे पास रिजेक्शन लेने का साहस है मुझ में. Then I was just stuck for 3 months because I didn't want to go for auditions and I didn't want to do anything. So then I was just figuring what to do, and I was doing some voiceovers because I've done a little bit of scratch voiceovers while I was working in advertising. तो मैंने कहा वो करता हूँ. So I was doing that. That was paying the bills for some time. तो वो करते करते फिर किसी ad के लिए I was doing a voiceover and a director said, you know, I'm casting for an ad and I think you will fit in that. तो will you audition? मैंने कहा बिल्कुल sir. And I auditioned, and then from there the snowball effect actually happened, and then I started getting a lot more ads. तो वैसा है.
Oh wow. You fit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Should we do this? Or is it your?
Yeah, nikalo.
Yeah. Okay. This Coldplay
Yes.
concert.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about it. What's
This
the story?
is a very, very special memory thing for me. This is from the recent concert,
Right.
but I want to talk about the first concert that okay, let me go a little more behind. Now that we're talking about it. मैंने बहुत साल पहले एक वीडियो देखा था, Fix You, YouTube पे. Sao Paulo में Chris Martin and Coldplay were performing, and they were singing Fix You, and people were crying, people were smiling, people were singing along. And it moved me. It just moved me in a way कि यार, this is the power of music.
Yeah.
This is the power of live performance कि आप 80-90 हज़ार लोगों को जोड़ सकते हो. They have forgotten about their problems, their life, their everything. And they are, all of them are one. Like nobody has a different language or anything. Everybody is just one in that room. And I'm like, this is so powerful. This is probably something I would love to do with my life. And that thought was that kind of ignited something in me. And उसके बाद my only desire was to watch them live. मैंने कहा ये मुझे live experience करना है. तो थोड़े साल तो मतलब they were not performing in India for the longest time.
Yeah.
तो मैंने कहा यार ये मैं अपनी ड्रीम लिस्ट में डालता हूँ. और मैंने पैसे जोड़ना शुरू करे. ये सैलरी आई, उसमें से थोड़े डाल दिए, फिर एक्टर बना, उसमें से जो बच रहे हैं इसमें डाल रहा. 4-5 साल करके I kind of put up some savings together
For Coldplay.
And then they announced their tour, world tour of this album, Music of the Spheres. तो जिस दिन अनाउंस हुआ उसी दिन मैं बैठा था ऐसे IRCTC की टिकट के लिए जैसे बैठते हैं. तो मैं बैठा और and the first city that opened was, first couple of cities opened, और मुझे पता भी नहीं कि जाना कैसे है, क्या करना है. मैंने पेरिस की टिकट ले ली. मैंने उनके कॉन्सर्ट की टिकट इन पेरिस, I bought the ticket. तब and it was like 6 months के बाद कॉन्सर्ट है. तो मैंने कहा देख लेंगे, जो वीज़ा प्रोसेस होंगे सब देख लेंगे. So I booked it, and then I applied for the visa. Visa भी मिल गया. It was everything in time. पर फिर उस टाइम पे जब कॉन्सर्ट था, I had a meeting, I had an audition and all of that, and it worked out. So there was a film, and I got locked for a film. And the dates of my shoot were exactly the dates of this concert and this trip. और मैंने उनसे 2 दिन का टाइम मांगा, एंड मैं 2 दिन ऐसे इस डिलेमा में था कि मैं क्या करूं. एक तरफ मेरा करियर है, ये बहुत बड़ी फिल्म है, बिग पार्ट, दिस कैन चेंज माय लाइफ, और दूसरी तरफ ये है which is my promise with myself, कि ये मैं इतने साल से मैंने प्रॉमिस किया हुआ है कि no matter what I'll make time for this.
Yeah.
So then I said no to the project. I said it was a very heartbreaking decision. I said, यार ये 4 दिन तो मुझे, this is a promise I've made with myself, and if I
Was this the first film that you'd ever got?
No.
अच्छा,
this was
by
after
then you'd done.
तब तक मैंने 2-4 फिल्में करी थी. So but I really wanted to do that film. This is a very good script. मैंने कहा कि यार ये मुझे अगर ये एक बार कर लूंगा ना तो ये आदत बन जाएगी फिर कि फिर आप
You keep sidelining.
हाँ, फिर आप फैमिली भी साइडलाइन करोगे, दोस्तों को साइडलाइन करोगे, खुद को साइडलाइन करोगे, क्योंकि काम then you are just programming yourself for work all the time. I said नहीं, this is a commitment I've made, to myself, और मैं यहाँ तो जाना चाहता हूँ. And the director was so happy, like, bro, I feel like coming with you, but I can't. तू जा, हम साथ में और पिक्चर कर लेंगे, कोई बात नहीं. I'm so grateful to him. I'm like, wow, he was very excited. Like, he sent a beautiful long message. He's like, I'm so proud of you for doing this.
Nice.
Holding on to your dreams. I'm like, thank you. And then cut to, I land in Paris, and और इतना फिर वो चीज़ें इतनी मैजिकली होती हैं कि पेरिस में I had posted on my story or something that I'm going for this. A friend of mine said, I have an apartment which is empty in Paris. Use it for as many days as you want, क्योंकि बहुत दिनों से कोई गया नहीं, हम भी चाहते हैं वो खुले, यूज़ हो थोड़ा. So like my stay was free in Paris. और मैं वहाँ रहा, गया कॉन्सर्ट पे, and it blew my mind. It was the most magical concert experience I've ever seen in my, and that was like the beginning of this Music of the Spheres World Tour. Their music, the lighting, the wristband. I'm like, ये करना है मुझे लाइफ में, ये करना है मुझे, लाइव परफॉर्म करना है. I want people to sing back to me, and I want to create an experience, a gathering where people forget about their problems. They come for 2 hours, 90 minutes, whatever time, and they just become one. They forget about everything else. They become one. They feel loved. They feel one. Oneness is the word I really like. And then I kind of started, making a lot more music. And 2022 में मैंने वो देखा था, और 2024 में I had my first concert. My first concert where,
amazing.
Where it was called the Voice Notes concert, and we created that entire, and of course it was a very little intimate concert with friends and family, but just that feeling of performing on stage, that came from these guys. And this is still the dream, like some years down the line, to perform a stadium filled with people, and more than me, them feeling part of something larger than themselves, like part of a community where कि भाई मैं अकेला नहीं, whatever I'm feeling, somebody else is also going through, and that just gives so much courage to deal with life in general. And that's what I'm doing. And this is such a strong dream that it happened, and it's transpired into the India tour, my first India tour of the Voice Notes concert, which is happening now.
March. It starts March.
It starts in March to April. 6 cities we are in, and the response has been beautiful.
Wow.
So फिर again, when they announced their India tour, I went, and yes, I got this.
I recently love it.
See, ये इसमें hearts दिख रहे हैं मेरे को from in these lights. So that's what.
Sure.
Where didn't look at any light. That's
Oh
what
my
they
God.
do. That's what they do.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a memory they've given.
This is amazing. I recently saw a reel of yours where you were singing Duro Duro, and then the audience was singing back to you,
Yeah,
and you'd written that this is like a dream moment for any
this is why
artist.
about this, yeah.
And
वो अलग, वो फीलिंग ही अलग है when you know audience, वो जो लाइव फीडबैक है ना, वो इतनी, इट्स एन एनर्जी एक्सचेंज, और वो इतना इमीडिएट है कि it's nothing can compare to that
Yeah.
feeling. It's a conversation you're having with your audience.
how, like, there's so many times I've spoken to people about this, and because I also perform on stage, so I'm a little familiar with this feeling where, you know, you just kind of feel lost or rather found on the stage.
Yeah. Oh wow, beautiful.
And you just forget everything, and you're just there in that moment with the audience, and you know you got them.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing that you can think about is the piece of art that you've created, and that is it, right?
Yeah.
And there's so many ways to describe that moment. How do you describe it for yourself when you're on stage and the audience is singing back to you? You're singing a song that, you know, that
Yeah.
you have put your heart and soul into.
Absolutely.
How do you describe, what is the perfect way, or rather,
I have two ways to describe it. One is simply, I call it magic, because it actually feels like magic.
call it magic, call it truth?
Call it, yeah. The second is connection. I feel, for me personally, all art is about connection, and it's a three-way connection, which is, first is your connection with some higher source that you channelize. Second, you then connect with yourself, understand this connection, and the third is the outside. Then it's between you and your audience.
Yeah.
So you're channelizing something from here, holding it here, giving it words, feelings, emotions, and then you are, you know, serving it. And then that's the third step. And if you're truthful in all these three steps and authentic about it, it will happen. The connection will happen.
Yeah.
And for me, that connection is very important. And it could be even when I'm not singing, or even when I'm just, or even at this what we are doing.
Yeah.
This connection is very important.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's what we are all here for, to connect and to kind of get through this experience of life together. Because किसी को हमको पता नहीं है for sure why we are here.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. हमको लगता है कि हम जो भी 50, 60, 70 साल इस दुनिया में हैं, हम मीनिंग ढूंढ रहे हैं, हम पर्पस ढूंढ रहे हैं, बट किसी को शॉर्ट पता नहीं है, क्योंकि तो हमने काम ढूंढ लिया, तो हमने पैसे का एक गेम बना लिया. We've invented all these things to keep ourselves busy for 60 years, because we don't definitely know for sure why we are here.
Yeah.
And I see that as a very positive thing, because if you don't know, if you're not told the meaning of life, if you're not given the menu card or the user manual, then you can give it your own meaning, right? You can give it your own purpose, meaning, whatever gives you joy. It could be anything. It could be smallest of things to biggest of your dreams. Like, I really like one of your episodes, टेपर टेल का, where you're talking कि भाई बड़े बड़े सपनों की तो बात करते ही हम लोग, but इन छोटे छोटे सपनों की, like a sunrise, you're talking about sunrise, and I think it's beautiful. Why should it always be about big dreams and big achievements? It could be small things. It could be just a walk. It could be a sunrise. It could be a meal with your loved one.
Yeah.
So and that's what I feel we are all here for. And that's what I'm here for. At least I want to talk for everybody, but I'm here for connection.
Yeah.
And when that happens in a truthful way, it's the most magical feeling.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you feel the same way when you act?
Yeah. Yeah. I forget. I mean, I'm a different human between action and cut, and I don't know where that comes from. It's different each time, and even within the same scene, if you do 3 takes, all 3 takes have something different that I don't know, and I'm very okay with that feeling of not knowing. In fact, excited कि इस बार क्या आएगा अंदर से. That requires like ridiculous amount of trust and surrender in the entire process. Not just by you. Your director also has to have the same kind of trust in you. कि, पहले से सब planned नहीं है, and you're just trusting a higher power to do something through you.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love doing that also.
Wow. And did between the Fit Not Fit and Mahi,
Yeah.
in terms of your acting journey or just being in front of the camera, how has that evolved in the sense, like, have you taken any professional training in this meanwhile?
Yeah.
Have you, how have you worked on your craft? How have you evolved as an actor between that day to today?
I think it's a very important question. Thank you for that. Evolution as an artist, evolution as an actor, growth बहुत ज़रूरी है. मतलब आप जिस दिन आपको लगे कि आपको सब आता है, आपको कुछ नहीं आता. तो अगर आप if you connect with the right kind of techniques or methods, please read about it, please learn and put it in your craft. Like क्योंकि एक्टर का कोई यूजर मैनुअल नहीं है अगेन, बिकॉज डांसर को पता है मुझे डांस करना है, सिंगर को ये वाला सिंगिंग का रियाज करना है, एक्टर को सब करना है यार. एक्टर को किताबें भी पढ़नी है, पोइट्री भी समझनी है, बोलना भी, स्पीच पे भी काम करना है, लुक पे भी काम करना है, बिकॉज दैट्स इम्पोर्टेंट. यू हैव टू बी फिट, यू हैव टू वर्क आउट. So it's everything, and you can't take any one aspect for granted.
Yeah.
So you have to every single day of your life get up and tell yourself कि I am one of the luckiest human beings on the planet to be doing this because I love doing this and people are paying me to do this. It's the biggest blessing, and then you just do whatever you are required to do.
Yeah.
And grow. If you're still if you're like if I'm not the same person I was yesterday.
Yeah.
There have been 10 pages of a book that have been added. There have been 2 more poems that have been added in my reservoir of life. So many new conversations have happened. New films, new shows, new music. You have to find it. I have trained there are lots of different teachers in India. I have trained at Adi Shakti, जो पौंडीचेरी में है. वो 10 दिन का इन हाउस रेजिडेंसी कोर्स होता है. I have trained in New York. वहाँ का एक एक्टिंग स्कूल है विलियम एस्पर करके, मैंने वहाँ ट्रेनिंग ली हुई है. तो सीखना तो लाइफ टाइम है. It's a never ending journey.
What's something that you've written that you're the most proud of? I don't want to put you on the spot. I don't know if you if you can recall like on the spot, but do you have like a line or 2 or a poem? I would love to hear.
मुझे I mean chai and coffee are a very important part of my life. And somebody had asked me कि तुम्हें चाय ज़्यादा पसंद है या कॉफ़ी? And in that moment my response was, and then I was a little happy about the response. ये अच्छा मैं लिख लेता हूँ. इसकी मेरे लिए कॉफ़ी ज़रूरत है, पर चाय मोहब्बत है. So it was not either this or that. And I'm like, wow, that's a nice analogy I can use for so many things in life. And that just makes it so simple कि it doesn't have to be one or the other. Which also answers the question कि, oh, is it acting or music for you? Or is it this or that for you? I'm like, nahin, it's both. And both have different meanings because music is so personal कि मैं अकेला अपने घर पे बैठ के रात को 3 बजे भी गिटार लेके I can make a song. But acting, I get that community experience of having 100 people around me, and everyone is working towards that one frame. छोटी से छोटी चीजें, पीछे कैंडल नहीं रखी है सही से तो उसको ठीक करने के लिए एक अलग टीम है. कपड़े पे अगर रिंकल है तो एक टीम और है, वो आती है. So both are such different experiences that I absolutely cherish.
Yeah. What you said reminded me of something that I'd written. It said, उसे चाय पीना पसंद है, उसे चाय पीना पसंद है और मुझे चाय में पार्लेट जी डुबो के खाना. उसे चाय पीना पसंद है और मुझे चाय में पार्लेट जी डुबो के खाना. मैं उससे पूछती हूँ तुम्हें चाय से ज्यादा प्यार है या मुझसे? वो कहता है चाय के बिना सुबह अधूरी है, और तुम्हारे बिना जिंदगी. Based on true experiences.
Please, yes. Oh. यार तभी connect होता है. It
हाँ.
has to be personal. It has.
Yeah.
I think the fastest way to make anything universal is to make it super personal.
Yeah.
Only then the whole world connects with it. This is beautiful, यार. इसलिए मुझे दिख गया पार्ले जी और
हाँ. So the visual.
yeah. और मेरा तो टूट के गिर जाता है हर बार.
Same.
बड़ा
You have to
enjoy.
get the timing exactly right now.
बहुत प्रैक्टिस करी मैंने, वो नहीं होता है. वो कुछ ना कुछ बात हो जाती है, किसी ने बुला लिया, हाँ.
मैं एपिसोड के एंड तक एक पोम तो सुन के रहूंगी आपसे. सो वो I'll pick the next one. ठीक है. So I'll pick a camera and so what's beautiful about Mahi is that both
yes.
came together.
Yes.
And how beautifully I love that character so much. I think my favorite character, the arc in Mahi's like journey, that scene जब शो के पहले सब पैर छूते हैं, oh man, goosebumps. I can't. How did it happen and how was that entire experience? Tell me stories from the set. Tell me everything. सब बता दो मुझे.
Bandish has given me so much.
Okay.
Bandish Bandits ने मुझे मेरी लाइफ चेंज कर दिया. Actually, माही ने वो दरवाजे खोले हैं मेरी लाइफ में जो मैं सोच भी नहीं सकता था. I can enter. I love that show. Mahi got really lucky with Mahi. It's got such a beautiful author backed arc.
Yeah.
Audition दिए मैंने. I've said this in like many interviews already. This story I've repeated. That I auditioned for it. I was traveling, but audition के बाद भी बहुत बार ऐसा भी था कि it was almost not working out because of other things, because of dates, because of मतलब काफ़ी चीज़ें होती हैं उसके बाद भी. तो मुझे लगा यार क्या करें, नहीं हो रहा है. and then I called up आनंद सर. बहुत ऐसे रुआसा सा होके मैंने कॉल किया था. लाइक सर यार मुझे करना है, बट ये सब चीज़ें आ रही हैं बीच में. मैं तुझे करना है. बोले मेरे लिए तू ही माही है. And we will find a way. I'll talk to my team, and we'll reschedule some of the dates that are a problem. And he just went out of his way to do that, and we were shooting. मुझे सितार टीचर दिया उन्होंने, and I was learning सितार for it.
You learned sitar for?
Yeah. उसके पहले लाइफ में कभी सितार नहीं.
Okay.
I was very. It's an intimidating instrument. Like if you see the number of strings that are there on that, it's like कि कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती हैं कि आप चाहते हो कि दूर से उनकी सिर्फ इज्जत करी जाए और आप उनके पास जाने का सोचते भी नहीं हो कभी. सितार was one of those things for me. So the first time I held सितार, मुझे तो सितार पकड़ना सीखने में ही मुझे कम से कम 1 हफ्ता लगा. हाउ टू होल्ड इट प्रॉपरली, बिकॉज देयर इज अ वेरी प्रॉपर वे टू होल्ड इट जहाँ पे इवन इफ यू आर नॉट होल्डिंग इट विद दिस हैंड इट डजंट फॉल. लाइक सो यू हैव टू लर्न टू बैलेंस इट हियर विथ वन हैंड, like it should be balanced with 2 fingers also. If you just put 2 fingers it should not move. So it's that kind of precision that it requires. And so पहले हफ्ता तो हमने बजाना तो दूर की बात, हमने सिर्फ सितार पकड़ना सीखा पहला हफ्ता. And in my head I was like, oh my god, ये तो 1 महीने में शूट है, 1 हफ्ता तो मैंने सिर्फ पकड़ने में लगाया है. I was doubting myself. I'm like पता नहीं क्या ही होगा. आनंद सर has trusted me so much. He's moved the dates for me. क्या बोलूँ उनको, मना कर दूँगी वैसे. And my teacher was like, यार don't worry, we'll get there, don't worry. He kept on making me practice all the pieces.
Yeah.
And then I just gave it all in. I'm like, I'm not taking this trust for granted.
Yeah.
And I just gave it all in. I was practicing for 7 hours a day. मैं कुछ भी कर रहा हूँ, मैं कुछ बैठा भी हूँ, बुक भी पढ़ रहा हूँ, तो भी सितार is like balancing on my this thing on my right hand. So yeah, so the idea was कि it should be such an extended part of my body. Like sitar should be like my
Yeah.
limb. कि it should not be separate.
Yeah.
मैं कुछ externally नहीं बजा रहा हूँ. It's just an extension of who I am.
Right.
And whatever is in my mind, I can just like, you know, I give a signal and my fingers are doing that. वो हुआ, and then everything was just, then it was everybody else, honestly, to be honest. Mahi is not something that I've only done, but the way everybody's reacted around Mahi,
Yeah.
in that scene, the way everybody is, Rajendra ji, Shiva ji, Ritvik, everybody, Saurabh हमारे जो हैं,
Yeah.
Saurabh Nair, everyone, the way they've responded to this part is what makes Mahi who he is.
Yeah.
And then the love that I've received for it is incredible.
What was like your favorite moment on set?
My favorite moment was my first day, actually, because I was really a little nervous, a little intimidated, because first of all, it was my favorite show. मैंने
अच्छा, it was
फर्स्ट सीजन देखा था मैंने, मुझे लगा म्यूजिक पे शो बन रहा है यार. And to be a part of it, first day I, you know, walk in, और सब पहली बार मैं सबको मिला हूँ उनके शो वाले अवतार में. Like everybody is dressed as their characters. They walk in. Shivaji Nasari, Rajendra ji holding Bansuri.
Yeah.
और उनको मैं लाइफ में बाहर कभी नहीं मिला हूँ पहले. तो ऐसा भी नहीं कि मेरा उनके साथ आइस ब्रेक हुआ है कभी. तो ये सेट पे हो रहा है, and just looking at them for first 5 minutes, just, and they also can see कि ये, you know, this guy is probably getting a little nervous. So then they make you feel very comfortable.
Yeah.
Come to you and like, oh hi, so how are you? Where are you from? Baatcheet ki. And then we did the scene. And then they were so generous. Shivaji got up and like, oh my God, what was that? He was so good. So happy you're doing this part. And that just taught me a lot about this whole experience. How it's important to make everybody feel comfortable on a set, and how you should take that personal responsibility the way these guys took. They saw and they took, and if they probably not done it, that scene would have shaped up differently.
Yeah.
So that's a beautiful favorite memory I have. And और बिना जताने के किया है
हाँ.
सब अपने अपने तरीके से आके, you know, small talk, बात, coffee पियोगे, चाय पियोगे. It was lovely. It was lovely. It was the first day, and I was very happy. I was very comfortable after that, and I could play my
Yeah, I know. And I think when I spoke to Shreya also, she mentioned the exact same things. You know, she was like, just the set is so, everybody is just so nice, like genuinely nice on set that you feel like you belong there. Yeah.
Yeah. और इतना अच्छा, मतलब हम exaggerate नहीं कर रहे हैं सच्ची में कि usually क्या होता है, कट होता है और फिर टाइम होता है अगर एक सीन और दूसरे सीन के बीच में, सो आप अपनी वैन में जाके बैठ जाते हैं. यहाँ हम लोग हिलते नहीं थे अपनी जगह से, बैठे हैं वहीं बैठे हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स रखे हुए हैं, तो हम लोग सब जैम कर रहे हैं. It just like even after पैकअप हमारा दिन खत्म हो गया है किसी को, मेरा जैसे स्पेशली, क्योंकि मुझे लगता था मेरे पास बहुत कम दिन हैं इन लोगों के साथ. आई लाइक 9-10 days टू शूट. तो मैं मेरी शूट खत्म होने के बाद भी जाता ही नहीं था. मैं 4-5 घंटे आफ्टर माई शूट ऑल्सो हैड स्टे बैक. दे वर शूटिंग विद समबडी एल्स एंड आई स्टिल स्टे बैक एंड वॉच एंड just be around Anand sir's company and presence. So much. और रोज किसी का बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट होता है, रोज किसी का, and we used to celebrate a lot on set. Now that I was watching all the videos, her second video is about somebody's celebration.
Nice.
And that creates such a positive environment, and you see that, and that's what actually translates on screen.
Yeah. Wow. Congratulations. I mean, what a beautiful performance, and what a beautiful. I mean, I'm just so happy. I can't wait to come for one of your shows now when you
Please
start
do.
touring. It'll be
Please
amazing.
do. Delhi, no?
Yeah, I'm in Delhi.
Okay. Delhi.
I'm definitely coming.
Done.
Done.
I'll send you a ticket.
I'll get the tickets and come. I'll support the artist.
I appreciate it.
Should we move to the next segment?
Yes.
Okay, so next segment is called Keep It Honest.
Okay.
You're already being honest, so don't.
ज़्यादा ही हो जाता.
But it's a rapid fire round.
Done.
Where I'll just give you words and you have to tell me the first stories, kisse that come to your mind when you first hear that word. And we'll do this while having ice cream.
Ooh.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. So we do this while having.
Hey.
While okay, we won't do anything. We'll just eat ice cream. Yeah. This is the only reason why I do this podcast.
Ice cream खाने के लिए.
Just eat ice cream. And of course, listen
उसने
to.
भी सोचा होगा मतलब आइसक्रीम बनाना. कमाल सोचा होगा ना.
हाँ यार.
Sweet, cold, chilled. mango in it. फंसा दिया आपने हमको.
I think we'll have to cancel this segment, guys.
No, please ask.
परेश के दिमाग में कोई स्टोरीज नहीं आने वाली हैं अभी. He's too lost in the ice cream.
या तो बहुत या रैपिड फायर तो नहीं हो पाएगा ये. स्टोरीज आएंगी तो भी मैं धीरे धीरे ही बता पाऊंगा.
हाँ, धीरे धीरे. Slow. Okay, ठीक है. I am gonna give you words. Okay, goosebumps. You could tell me anything, any.
First KK concert. My first concert I saw in life was KK in Ahmedabad, IIM Ahmedabad.
हाँ.
Whatever image I had of KK in my mind was very simple, kind of a singer wali image, but on stage he was a rock star. He was phenomenal. From first song to the last, I was like this, and I was young. I was in school. Yeah, that was the first time I actually remember having goosebumps. Yeah, KK live.
Is there something that you've heard, like somebody tell you for your performance that has kind of given you?
Yeah, and that actually keeps you going.
Yeah.
That actually keeps you going. Ki they are finding their own meaning in the songs, which
yeah.
is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I've got messages saying that somebody was feeling not so well in life in terms of mental health, and my music has kind of given them a little comfort, and I'm like, this is more responsibility now. Okay, you can't take your music or anything, your talent for granted.
Yeah.
There are people who are who are relying on your music, and I want to serve. I want to give them the best of my ability and not just take any of this for a ride.
Yeah. Okay, next word is airport. Do you have like an airport? You do?
Airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first flight I took in life was very late.
Okay.
जब मैं उसके पहले मैं बॉम्बे भी आया था तो मैं ट्रेन से आया था.
अहमदाबाद.
Sleeper class. That was the standard we used to travel. तो पहली बार actually now that you're saying, I'll go a little behind. Not the first flight memory, the first airport memory.
Okay, yeah.
तो अहमदाबाद में मेरी दुबई से मासी आती थी और कजिन्स आते थे. तो समर में आते थे ना, I was very young. And they used to come और उनको छोड़ने जाते थे when they would go back. और वो एक हद तक ही आप जा पाते हो. यहाँ से फिर वो अंदर चले जाते हैं ऐसे बाय बोल के. And I used to just wonder कि कैसा दिखता होगा अंदर से एयरपोर्ट, क्या होता होगा. And then at some point they started this ticket thing. You can pay 100 rupees and you can just go inside or something. So I remember doing that. That was the first time I paid 100 rupees and I went inside. Saw the airport. I'm like, wow. How would it feel like to take a flight and do this? And that happened. Yeah.
Wow. There's something.
बहुत छोटे-छोटे सपने थे यार. बहुत छोटी-छोटी चीजें. मतलब एयरपोर्ट देखना was a dream.
Yeah.
और ऐसा भी था एक टाइम में कि हम लोग सिर्फ फ्लाइट देखने जाते थे. कि वो एयरपोर्ट के पास वाला रास्ता जो है वहाँ पे used to go for post dinner walks just to see flights going over our heads. That's all. that was we used to get so much joy out of just watching flights take off. Go.
There's something so beautiful about it, right? Like
Yeah.
just 2 days back, मैं जब बॉम्बे आई यहाँ पे तो अपने दोस्तों के साथ they were like we've discovered a new spot in Juhu. So they were like वहाँ से flights दिखती हैं. So some very it's a magical spot, cleanest beach in Bombay. And कोई भी नहीं था वहाँ पे. हम रात में 1 बजे गए and वहाँ पे बस बैठ के ऊपर देखो तो literally you feel like the flight is इतने नीचे से जा रही है and every 10 minutes there's a flight and we were just sitting there like a bunch of friends and just going like अच्छा this is Indigo this is Akasa this is Air India and that is all we did for 1 hour. It was such a beautiful time. There's something very magical about first flights.
I love that.
Yeah.
और हम तो बातें भी करते थे कि अच्छा ये गैस हुआ है, एक दूसरा गैस होता था कि अच्छा ये कहाँ जा रही होगी, किस देश जा रही होगी, और वो कुछ पता नहीं है. None of us would actually know. भाई ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया जा रही होगी, अदर फ्रेंड would say कि भाई पर ऑस्ट्रेलिया तो इस तरफ है. तुझे बड़ा पता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया किस तरफ है, तू पायलट है.
Yeah. Next word, dosti. Friendship.
I think friends are the family you choose. Very important. If you, like they say, you're a sum of 5 friends around you. Friendship is, I think, it's the most beautiful thing created in the world. And I'm very, very lucky to have some really good friends. I don't know दोस्ती के बारे में क्या बोलूँ मैं. It is family. It is family for me. मुझे बहुत पसंद है मेरे दोस्त.
दोस्ती मेरी favorite चीज़ है.
And it's important to be a good friend.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is very important to talk about, that you have to learn to be a good friend, to be there for people, even when they don't say and they ask for.
Yeah.
You need to learn to be there for them. वो बड़ी सुंदर चीज़ है वो.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 last words. This next one is a little intense, but we can. Asu.
मेरा खुशी से आंसू निकल रहे हैं आइसक्रीम खा के. ये मैंगो आइसक्रीम खा के आपको दिख नहीं दे.
When was the last time you cried? If you can, if you feel comfortable sharing that.
3 days ago.
एक और मंगाऊं?
नहीं. अभी है. अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ. हाँ भाई रोने की बात करनी है, रुको तैयारी थोड़ी.
गलत सवाल पूछ लिया मैंने.
नहीं 3-4 days ago मैं शंकर जी का परफॉर्मेंस देखने गया था, शंकर महादेवन एंड पूर्वयान दादा. they were performing in Worli. तो वो मैं दिख रहा था and शंकर जी started singing कल हो ना हो. And after that he sang मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ. And I don't know, I couldn't stop myself from crying while listening to that song. Yeah, it was just, and I didn't stop also. I didn't hold back.
Yeah.
So, like, ठीक है, आ रहा है तो आने दो. But I don't shy away from crying. Yeah. There are, why should we? It's an emotion.
Yeah.
It's a feeling. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's beautiful. You have so many of these music moments in your life where
music
it's
is constant in my life.
Yeah,
Music
yeah.
is like there is a background score to my life.
Yeah.
Which is very constant.
Yeah. We started this conversation with you didn't have like that big dream or that, you know, sapna. I want to give you this as the next word to know that how has that changed today? Like, do you have like now a big dream? What is it? Like, I know you mentioned that you want to fill a stadium.
Yeah.
What is it? What is that big dream today? Where do you see yourself?
Big dream is, of course, like I said, doing a world tour is a big dream. Connecting with all kinds of people. Big dream is also to, I mean, big dreams are sums of smaller dreams.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
कि अगर एक बड़ा ड्रीम है, बट वहाँ तक पहुँचने की जो छोटे छोटे और सपने हैं ना, वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. So I'm working on those also right now. So of course, one big dream is this. There are many. There are certain awards I want to win as an actor. There are certain directors I want to work with. I want to work with Imtiaz Ali, Zoya Akhtar, Raju Irani. ये सब हैं, ये सब सपने हैं. And just like create a sense of community, you know, over a period of time where people feel they are a part of something larger than themselves. They don't feel lonely.
Yeah.
That's the dream, actually. To create a community where people don't feel lonely, where people feel they can talk to each other. People feel they're not the only ones who are going through this. Which is a dream. Which is what I'm trying to do.
I really hope that dream comes true.
It is happening.
And when it
started
does
already.
come true, I hope you still continue to dream.
Yeah. It's
That's
it's a never-ending dream. The community could be a global community. It's a never-ending dream.
Yeah.
And it suddenly also kind of takes your ego aside. Ki it's not about you anymore. It's about many people who have been with you from the beginning, who are going to be with you, and who are related to you in some or the other way. There are lakhs and lakhs of people around the world who could be watching, reading, or listening to what you do, and they, you know, you have the power to kind of affect their day. And that sense of power should come with a little bit of responsibility.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. I had such a beautiful time speaking to you. This has been a lovely 1 hour, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you so
connected with
much.
so many things that you said, and I think I'm taking away so many things from this conversation that I'll keep coming back to with regards to art and how you feel on stage and belonging to a city and, you know, having that big dream. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing parts of your life with me.
Thank you for making me feel so comfortable and asking these questions which are not only on the surface. Thank you.
Yeah, and especially thank you for the ice cream. That's what you really want to thank me for, I know.
Chef's kiss.
But no, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and world tour पे तो जाएंगे. अभी India tour पे जा रहे हैं. Please get the tickets and show up and sing the songs along because that's the dream. मैं तो जा रही हूँ Delhi का show. चलो, bye guys.